Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to go over a few things that I heard in the Twitter spaces. This one's actually about Scott Paul, and apparently he bought $1 million worth of SafeMoon just recently. And I have the video recording. I believe it's SafeMoon Addict who's speaking, but here's a video recording here, and I'll let you guys listen to it.
A few people commented, don't you mean a billion? So he just put out a volley video and said that he called John and was like, John, what's going on? He said, oh, yeah, we're consolidating. And he said, well, since I put that 1 trillion tweet out, I better act pretty fast. And he just pledged to invest $1 million, to transfer $1 million from his account into SafeMoon.
Wow.
He
Holy
said he
shit.
believes in this in SafeMoon, and he says, I'm an angel investor by day, so I believe in the things I invest in. I believe in SafeMoon, so I'm investing in it.
Gandalf's got his hand up. Let's go to Gandalf.
Yeah, buddy. Just quickly, gonna say I'm gonna hop off. Work is starting.
Hey, thanks everyone for commenting in here and talking. Been having a lot of today. I tweeted that I want 1 trillion SafeMoon, and I actually didn't know about consolidation, and so we got a lot of questions. And so I text John. I'm like, John, what's this consolidation thing? He's like, well, basically your penny will be worth $10, something like that. And I'm like, okay, so I better if I want a trillion SafeMoon, I got to do that soon. But what I guess I'm going for is I'm going to have in 2022, I'm going to have $1 million U.S. dollars transferred into SafeMoon. I'm making that commitment for sure. You know, it's a big commitment, but it's something I'm going to do because it's like investing in startups. That's what I do in my day job, right? And I invest in people and projects I believe in, and so that's how I support John and SafeMoon is by making that investment. So I'm going to do that over time, and then I'm going to pack my bags and I'm going to keep them in there. Once I make that investment, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right there. So that's what I did with crypto in 2014 and 15 with Bitcoin, and then 16 Ethereum. Once I put my bags in, they stay. Pass them down to my kids. So just want to share that, and it probably looks really ignorant when I made that tweet today, but I think that the intentions were that I just want to have a lot of SafeMoon in my portfolio.
$1 million bought by Scott Paul. So, good news. That's the first one. Let's go on to the second one, the second video I have here. Alright, here's the second video, and this is Dark Moon Tim. He also has his YouTube channel up. I'll actually go ahead and put that inside the description as well. He gives out a ton of great information. I'm more than certain you guys know who SafeMoon Tim is. If you know who I am, or you've been following my videos, you definitely know who SafeMoon Tim is.
What's been hinted, the blockchain is going to be like a hybrid of a Tangle and a DAG. So that makes sense that they would be working together because IOTA is heavily into stuff like that. When it comes to the satellite launch in December, I didn't actually know anything about that. I did know that they're doing one in early January on the Falcon 9 with the Doge satellite that was going up. I did find the companies that were partnering up with Geometric Energy Corporation that were going up on that in those satellites. And one of those corporations was ZenX, which is teamed up with Unizen. And that particular one is known for, and what they do is it's an incubator for startup blockchain companies. And so what they do is they basically help them get from point A to point B, and they get them distributed across, I guess, the satellite systems in space. And you were talking about the connections between Starlink and that was another thing that we were looking into heavily was the connections of Starlink. But I think Tiberius brought up there was multiple space global internet systems like mesh web systems. Another one is called OneWeb, which actually looks way more promising than Starlink. The more I research about OneWeb, it closer fits more what John Crony's vision is. I'm not saying for sure that that is what they're going with, because Starlink is still a possibility, because there's basically just Starlink and OneWeb. But OneWeb, man, I'll tell you, they said that their mission is to do global 5G all around the world. The only issue right now is they can only do it from 50 degrees south and 50 degrees north. So they can't do the poles of the Earth, and they're still working on that, but they'll have that capability coming up next year. Then they're going to start testing it in March, I believe. So a lot of it fits pretty close to what some of the timelines and some of the dates that people are talking about. But I would love to research more about that pyramid and the bag, because I don't know what's going up on that rocket in December. But I could definitely look into it. And I don't know what number that rocket is. I don't think it's the Falcon 9, but I'll
It's
definitely look
Falcon
into it.
9. It's Falcon 9. I don't know that it's a satellite, but I thought it was kind of funny that it was the same date.
It uses. It's going to read the X-rays coming from proton stars and nebula stars.
I know you guys are cutting in, but let's let Tim finish, and then we're going to go to the next speaker, okay? Thank you.
Well, the Falcon 9 is a payload rocket, so there's got to be something going up with it. And so that means there could be something going on there for SafeMoon. So I would definitely say that that's a possibility. I'll look into it. But thanks a lot, guys, for that. That's something I'm going to definitely look into. But I think there is a lot of connections to this global internet system when you bring it all back around and you hear from Scott himself saying that he is a friend looking for a cryptocurrency that could be global like that and not have to worry about these internet on the planet that can go out. So the global mesh system's where it's at. So I think we're all on the right track when we, hypothesize about all this.
So number one, real quick, and I'm going to make this quick because I want to get to everybody. I spoke to my source today, and he said that the information we're discussing is spot on. I'm not going to reveal who that source is. I'm just going to tell you that. So that's number one. Number two, Scott talked about it. He wants to make Utah an epicenter for Web 3.0. He talked about meeting with the governor. He talked about meeting with a senator in Utah. He talked about getting laws so there was business advantages for SafeMoon when it came to the regulatory environment on the way. All right. So I just wanted to get that point across. TJ, who's next?
Well, that's the whole video. Man, there's a lot to digest there, which I'm actually going to try to go into it for you guys and scrounge up at least a little bit of the evidence. And I'd like to keep it really succinct when I go over this, so give me just a second. So here's the link to the Falcon 9 launching. It says here SpaceX is scheduled to launch a Falcon 9 rocket as part of the IXPE mission. The launch window for the astrophysics mission is on 12/9/21 from Kennedy Space Center, Florida, USA. Don't miss this exciting rocket launch. You can watch the video here. That's pretty interesting. I know that SafeMoon Tim also mentioned that it was like a payload rocket. I looked at this before. I don't see anything mentioning that, so I'm not sure if it's going to be saying anything. Space Exploration Technologies Corp., known as SpaceX, is an American aerospace manufacturer and space transport services company headquartered in Hawthorne, California. Okay, so it does say transport, but it doesn't say exactly if this is going to be transporting something itself. 12/9/21, and if you actually look back on one of the things that SafeMoon has posted with the astronaut boots and also the book bag. Here's the astronaut boots and the book bag. Can I even zoom in further? Right there on the side it says 12/9/21. This is actually on SafeMoon's Twitter page. You have to probably scroll and find it, but 12/9/21, same exact date. Now, I mean, I don't think they chose that number by random, but hopefully there is some kind of connection here. You even heard it from Chris as well. He mentioned that we're right on the money. Like, he has an inside source. If by some chance there is a connection here with SafeMoon and SpaceX Falcon 9, that's pretty dang big. Now, I don't want to go and confirm anything. I love to speculate. I love looking at stuff, and I love just bringing out the information to other people and stuff that I hear from the Twitter spaces. A lot of other people have more connections with other people than I do, so I'm just trying to make it as easily digestible as it can be. But this pretty much looks it looks pretty good. I'm just trying not to get too excited, but I mean, why would this have the same exact date? Who knows? Wanted to also go over Web3 as well. I found this one article. It's actually not too old. Holy crap, is this is a day old. Yeah, it is. Okay, interesting. What is Web3 and why is everyone suddenly talking about it? Web3. I found one sentence here that I feel like brings it all the way home. Web3 is supposed to be a truly decentralized and accessible online environment. If that's the main focus, truly decentralized and accessible, the only way we can get something like that is if we have satellites that allow everyone to access it from across the globe. So if you're thinking Web3, pretty much think satellites. We probably won't be too far off from getting this Web3, truly decentralized and accessible online. That's pretty dang big. And if John Caroni's involved in this and wants to focus on making SafeMoon completely decentralized where it doesn't have to rely on what's in place right now, holy crap. I don't even know, dude. I don't know. I also want to give like a quick update on one of my last videos that I had put out about the introducing or coming soon of SafeMoon Exchange. So Jacob Smith, he actually came out and said that, just to comment on this section has been there since the launch of that design. It was put there as filler content until it's not. So it's always been there. I didn't see it. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm a little disappointed because I thought that, oh, there's something coming like really soon and who knows if they're gonna drop V2 with blockchain and exchange and blah blah blah. But hey, at least now we know. So got a little too excited there, but hey, it is what it is.